Good evening. Calling all radio amateurs. Welcome to the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net on the W9OU repeater with a 141.3 tone, located near Altona, Indiana. The purpose of this net is to promote fellowship and share information. All callers are welcome. Your net control this evening is KD9MGZ, located in Cherubusco, Indiana, and my name is Robin. The Northeastern Indiana Amateur Radio Association breakfast meetings are on the first Saturday of each month at Astral of Auburn, a senior living community located at 1675 West 7th Street, Auburn. It is a short distance west of the Cracker Barrel. Attendees can start arriving at 7:30 and enter at door number 1. There's a big overhead covered area near this entrance. A mask may be needed depending on COVID conditions, and each will need to sign in. We expect the business meeting will start between 8 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. Visitors are always welcome. Also, please join us any Wednesday at 11 a.m. for brunch at the Auburn Cracker Barrel Restaurant on State Route 8, just west of I-69. The Northeastern Indiana Amateur Radio Association, established in 1939, sponsors a series of training classes and testing sessions for all levels of amateur radio license. Please visit our website, w9ou.org. That's Whiskey 9 Oscar Uniform Oscar Romeo Golf for complete class schedules, events, and all other club information. Any stations with emergency or time value traffic for the net, please call now. Any stations with NTS traffic for the net, please call now. Nothing heard on either of those points. Any stations with additional announcements for the net, please call now.
Good evening, Robin. This is W9GOO.
Good evening, John. W9GOO. Please come in, John, with your announcements. Thanks.
Anyway, good evening again, Robin. This is W9GOO. I just want to give a welcoming message to your first night on the net, and thank you for coming forward and volunteering to take on Saturday night, and you're off to a really good start. So anyway, looking forward to tonight and in future Saturday nights. So thanks again, and have a good net. Back to net control. This is W9GOO, and I will be on short time. And by the way, you need to keep track of how many minutes, how many check-ins, and how many minutes, how many check-ins,
so on.
And the time. Yeah, that, I already said that. Anyway, I'll send you a note, Robin. Back to net.
Very good, very good. Thank you, John, W9GOO. This is KD9MGZ. Thank you for that was welcoming comments, and hopefully it will all work out. Very good. Thank you very much. So, having said that, listening now for any mobile stations, please check in now. Any mobiles, if you're out there running around, come on in and let us know where you're at. Short time.
Good evening, Robin. Glad you're here. This is KD9QDL, Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Delta Lima.
Any other mobile stations out there? Come on in. Well, we don't hear any more mobiles out there. Thank you. First of all, thank you, JD, for checking in. KD9QDL. I have you down on short time, JD. So we'll move on to last call. Are there any other are there any other mobiles out there running around having fun? Please call now.
W90U repeater, tone 141.3. Northeastern Indiana Amateur Radio Association. Nets every evening at 7 p.m.
And QD, Kevin Carrot, short time. Good evening, Robin.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. KD9MGZ, short time.
KC9NV, did I get that right call sign, please?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's Kilo Charlie 9, Kilo November Victor, KC9KNV, Kevin, Kenneville.
KNV. Very good. Thank you, Kevin. This is so far on short times. I have got W9GOO. I have KD9QDL on short time. I have KB9QGGF on short time. And I have KC9KNV, I believe, Kevin on short time. Is there anybody else out there on short time? Please call now.
KD9NIR, Gary.
Robin. KD9MGZ, Kilo Delta 9, November 2 Kilo. Troy Waterloo, short time.
I have received 2 calls for 2 more short timers. That's KD9NIR and I have KD9NZK. Is there any more short times out there? I thought it was some mobiles.
N9 Romeo Echo Charlie, checking in, Southwest 4-way.
Thank you, N9ERC, for being on short time. Any more? Last call for short times. Any more?
Action, that's N9REC. AAPAC, Gabe in Hicksville, short time, no traffic.
I stand corrected there with N9REC. That's November 9, Romeo Echo Charlie. You're on short time. And also I've got Gabe on short time. K8PHP over there in the... I think he's on the border of the Buckeye State there. I've got you in short time as well, Gabe. Thanks for checking in, you guys. Appreciate it. Any more short times, please call now.
Good evening, Robin. This is K9BME. I'd like to be on short time, no traffic. Doing a fine job there. This is K9BME. Good evening.
Thank you for checking in, Dave. K9BME. I've got you on short time. Is there... This is my... Are there any more calls for short time? Please call now. KD9KMI, Elaine, thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. And you're on short time. Thanks. Anyone else?
K9IPA, short time, no traffic.
KD9MGZ,
No traffic.
Okay, let's hold it up there for a second. We got a couple of doubles in there, but to want to acknowledge K9BME, Dave and Huntington, thank you for short time. KD9KMI, I believe I might have acknowledged ST, short time. We had KD9IPA on short time, and there was a bit of a double at the end there, but I believe I have KD9KMJ Dawn on short time. Is that right, Dawn?
That's right, Robin. Doing a good job. Thanks a lot.
Very good. Thank you all for checking in short time. Appreciate that very much. And you're all in the log for short time. So now we're going to move on to the regular comment round. That's where you want to check in and have a little bit of a chat at the end here and give your comments for the week, maybe what you've been up to and what the family's been up to, or any kind of radio achievements this week. So we're going to start the check-in round. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass on the Alpha India and breaking it down into about 3 different groups. And I'm just going to go right into the to the comment round. So KD9MGZ here, your Netcontrol. So please check in now for regular comment round. Please call now. Harold. Let's just go ahead and identify again. This is KD9MGZ identifying for the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net. Is there anybody else that wants to comment into the comment round? Please call now.
Robin, I don't know if you heard, but WA9KWO called in. It was a little weak.
Yep, WA9. Thank you so much. I do have that call sign written down, KWO, Harold. And we'll get back to Harold here in a moment. So is there anybody else who would like to check in for the comment round? Please call now. Okay, WA9, KWO, Harold, you're the only one for the comment round so far. So why don't you come on in, Harold, and check in and tell us what's going on. Over to you, Harold.
Well, good evening again, Robin, and everybody on the net. This is WA9KWO, and you're doing a fine job. And it's nice to have a net back on Saturday night. And we've had a good day and enjoyed the sunshine. It was really a nice day, although we weren't out that much. We had to go to Walmart and pick up some medicine and walked around the store and looked at all the goodies, but we didn't buy a whole lot. And then the ex-Lyle went to Goodwill and Salvation Army.
Oh, man.
Which is not unusual break. And then we came home, just been around here, and probably going to watch some movies tonight. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Everybody have a good weekend. WA9KWO.
Very good, WA9KWO. Harold, thank you for coming in, and I want to thank you for that. And yes, I like to go to the Salvation Army. That's probably I haven't been there for a while, Harold, but it's certainly one of my favorite places that I really, really always enjoyed going to. Thank you, Harold, for your comments. Is there anyone else that is listening in and you want to put in your 5 cents in the comment? Please call now. Please call KD9MGZ.
KD9RVJ Mobile, no traffic in short time, please. KD9MGZ, 8760, short time, please.
We had a couple of doubles there. Could I ask for the station PVJ to come back to me first and give me a a slower, longer run at your call sign, please call me back. Okay, we had a couple of doubles up there. I didn't get quite clarity on those call signs. I'm asking the last two stations that checked in, could you please check in a second time? KD9MGZ.
KD9MGZ is with Alpha Bravo 7 Charlie Charlie Portable. Would you put in a short time, please?
Roger, Mike. I got you in the short time log. Thank you for checking in from your travels. Have a good evening, Mike. Is there anyone else who wants to check in on the comment round? Please call KD9MGZ. KD9IPA, go ahead and what's your comment?
Call letters are KD9IPA Kilo Alpha Niner India Papa Alpha. I think you missed
KD9IPA.
Call letters, I believe.
Roger on that. Thank you so much. Thanks. Well, is there anybody else who is... I thought I heard KD9NIT in there. Is there anybody else who would like to check in for the comment round? Okay, I think I hear somebody trying to check in, but you're just a bunch of noise. I'll give you one more time. Can you please check in? If you want to participate in the comment round, please call KD9MGZ. Okay, this is your Netcontrol KD9MGZ. I'm not hearing any further stations coming into the repeater, so I'm going to say that pretty much concludes our comment round for this evening. We'll take a standby, one more standby for any latecomers, newcomers, or anyone passing through that would like to check into the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net. Please call KD9MGZ now.
Good evening, everybody. This is KC9IPL, Roger in Campbellville. Short time, please. Thank you.
Netcontrol would like to acknowledge KC9IPL Roger. Short time. Thank you for checking in, Roger. Was there one more station out there that wanted to check in? Please call KD9MGZ now.
UI, can you check me?
Is this Tom ZE?
I think somebody was writing Roger's coattail. He probably doesn't have his PL turned on, so why don't you tell him that the PL 87cc clear? Thank you.
This is KD9MGZ, your Netcontrol. It's been suggested that a caller has trying to call in without the tone in. Would you like to put the 141.3 into your incoming tone and call back? KD9MGZ, listening. Okay, one more call. This is one more last call for anybody trying to check into the W9OU net. This is the 2-meter amateur net. If you'd like to make one more attempt to check in tonight, we'll stand by and give everybody a chance to check in. So, call KD9MGZ. Kilo Alpha 9, I hear that call, but I don't hear the rest of the suffix. Please call back.
Kilo Alpha 9, Romeo, Victor, Juliet.
Roger, are you on short time? And could you remind me of your first name, please?
Papa Alpha Uniform Lima.
Papa Alpha Lima, can you come back with your full call sign and name, please? And what are you, short time?
Kilo Alpha 9, Romeo, Victor, Juliet. The name is Paul. Papa Alpha Uniform Lima.
Paul.
No traffic, short time.
Roger, Paul. Roger, thank you so much for checking in tonight. I got you down as part of the short time list. And thank you for checking in, Paul. You are KV9RVJ, and I got you on short time. Thanks, Paul. Is there anybody else that would like to check in tonight on the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net? Please call KD9MGZ.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Alpha Mike. Fred, short time, no traffic.
Very good. Thank you, Mike. KD9 SAM, Mike. I have you down as short time. Okay, thank you, Mike. Is there anybody else that would like to check into the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net? Please call KD9MGZ. Whew. This is your Netcontrol KD9MGZ. I don't hear anybody else, so I'm going to give my closing remarks and somehow try to, I don't know how I'm going to add up the numbers, but I'm certainly going to give you my closing remarks. For me, it's been a good week. I made my usual 3 deliveries. Mostly all of those deliveries were down south, down through Tennessee, and so on and so forth. So it was a pretty fair week. We got into a little bit of a snow last week, but this week the snow was pretty good. I didn't have a lot of trouble coming back from Tennessee or the other Cincinnati or wherever, way down in Decatur, Alabama. So it wasn't too bad coming back. Break. So, continue my remarks. Yes, it was a fine week. We've been busy in this house, as usual. And my cars did well. I got some sleep this week on the way back, which was kind of nice. So, yep, it's been a good week, and I'm very thankful. Break. Well, that ends the session of the Tri-State 2-meter amateur net. Participating in this net, I don't have the totals yet. If you'll stand by, I'll give you the totals. There was 0 NTS traffic, and I'll give you the minutes airtime, and if you'll stand by at the end of the net. My thanks to everyone for their courtesy to Netcontrol and to each other. 73 to all. We now return the repeater back to regular amateur use. And if you'll stand by, I will give you the total and the total minutes on air. So, this is KD9MGZ Robin, and we are going to close the net at 7:29 p.m. And if you stand by for a little bit here, we'll give you the big net results. Have a good evening, and we'll return this amateur radio station back to this frequency, back to normal amateur use Good evening and wait for the total. KD9MGZ clear for now. So that was that.
W9 O
All right.
R.
All right. So I had, 7 till 29. That's 29 minutes of airtime. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 short times, and about probably going to 1, 2, 3 comments round. 3 and 15. There's an 18 check and 30 and 15. Good evening one more time, guys. The KD9MGZ here, your net control for the Saturday night Tri-County, Tri-State 2-meter amateur net. We had tonight a grand total of 29 minutes on air, and we had the privilege of 18 check-ins, and we thank everybody for checking in, and I appreciate you guys going easy on me, and wish everybody a good evening, and we'll catch you next time. So KD9MGZ, and I'm clear of this frequency. Good evening. There you go. All right, so I got to send an email to John. W9GOO, this is KD9MGZ.
Yes, Robin, KD9MGZ, this is W9GOO.
Yeah, John, I just want to send you an email with all the details of our net tonight. So do you have an IRRL address combined with your call sign?
Well, first of all, you don't need to send anything until the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
So just save them up and then add them up and send the combined results right at the end of the month. And I sent you the script, the preamble. All you have to do is send a reply email to me.
Ah, okay.
And it'll come right to me, and I'll have the report.
Well, Roger, and thanks, John. That should be pretty simple. Tonight, I actually spent quite a bit of time reading the W9OU.org website. I looked up a lot of information on there, and I kind of wanted to point, there's a lot of extra information in there, like where all the nets are. There's radio equipment for sale. There's all just kinds of miscellaneous downloads and chirps and all that kind of thing. I was wanting to get some of that information out tonight, but it just never got there because of all the dealing with different people and some doubles. So maybe we can get that out next time. So that's about it, John. I will send that information to you at the end of the month, and appreciate you having confidence in me and allowing me to do the net. So I hope it worked out from the other folks on the other side of the radio perspective, and appreciate it. KD9MGZ over to W9GOO.
Yeah, Robin. club. And getting that many to respond tonight was, I thought, very nice. So you had a really good net. You conducted it very well, and we'll look forward to, as you're available, to future nets. So congratulations, you're off to a good start. Anyway, I'm going to bid you 73, and hope you can get some rest and recover from your trip, and have a great rest of the weekend. KD9MGZ, this is W9GOO, and I'll be clear after your